You keep wondering why she ignores you, why your messages get seen but not answered, why she gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough to feel respected. You think maybe if you're nicer, more patient, more available, she'll change. No, she won't. Because she's already decided who you are, and right now you're the guy she doesn't take seriously. But that changes today, because there's one move, one shift in behavior, that flips the entire game in your favor. A single act that forces her to reevaluate everything she thought she knew about you. It's not texting more. It's not chasing harder. It's the exact opposite. It's removal. It's silence. It's the bold decision to walk away completely and never explain. That's when the game changes. That's when her curiosity turns into obsession. Because she's not used to men disappearing with dignity. She's used to them begging. This video is for the man who's done being ignored. Done being soft, done being taken for granted. If you want to learn the exact move that makes her regret ever disrespecting you, stay with me, because today, you take your power back. There's a moment in every man's life when he realizes he's been playing the wrong game. He's been too available, too emotional, too soft. He's the one always reaching out, always waiting for a reply, always being ignored. And deep down, he knows it's not because he's not good enough. It's because he's been giving everything to someone who hasn't earned it. That ends today. Because there's one move and one stoic attitude that flips the entire script. And it's not aggression. It's not arguing. It's not proving. It's something much more powerful. It's detachment. See, the woman who ignores you today does it because she thinks she has you. She believes you'll always be there, always responding, always waiting. There's no urgency, no mystery, no value in something that's always available. And when something is always available, it becomes invisible. But when you detach, truly detach, she feels it immediately. You don't slam doors, you don't scream, you don't send paragraphs. You just go silent. And that silence is deafening. Because women are not used to losing emotional control over a man. They're used to being the ones who walk away, not the ones left behind. The moment you stop chasing her is the moment she starts chasing your absence. But here's the key. Detachment is not pretending. It's not playing games. It's not fake indifference. It's a real inner shift. You stop needing her response, her attention, her validation. You stop needing anything from her. You become the man who is full with or without her. And that kind of man, he's dangerous because he's rare. And what's rare becomes valuable. Look around. Most guys can't go a day without checking their phone. They send texts hoping, praying for a reply. They compromise, they apologize for their standards, they walk on eggshells just to stay in her life. That's weakness. And weakness never earns respect. But strength? Strength is quiet. It doesn't chase, it doesn't explain, it doesn't beg. The man who can walk away, who chooses himself over crumbs, he becomes unforgettable. So what's the move? What's the attitude that flips the game? You stop. You stop showing up where you're not celebrated. You stop investing in people who drain you. You stop prioritizing her feelings over your standards. You start putting yourself first. That means the gym before her drama. Your money before her games. Your time before her confusion. That means saying no when she tests you. That means leaving when she plays hot and cold. That means not giving second chances to someone who never earned the first one. Because every time you allow yourself to be ignored, you teach her how to treat you. And right now, she's learned that you're okay with being a backup plan, a filler, a placeholder, but not anymore. Because from this day forward, you carry yourself with a different energy. One that says, I'm not afraid to lose you. I'm afraid to lose myself. That energy shifts the dynamic completely. She'll notice it. First, she'll think you're bluffing. She'll test you. She'll post stories to get a reaction. She'll go silent just to see if you crack. But you don't. You stay grounded. You stay calm. You stay focused. You go to the gym. You build your business. You study. You meditate. You create distance, not out of spite, but out of self-respect. And that distance, It creates gravity. She starts to notice your silence. She remembers your presence. She misses the way you used to make her feel. And now that energy is gone, that access is gone, and in her mind, regret starts to grow. But by the time she feels it, you've already outgrown her. Because here's the truth. A woman ignoring you is not a rejection. It's a redirection. It's the universe telling you, she's not ready for your value. And that's okay, because not everyone deserves a front row seat to your evolution. You don't need revenge. You don't need her to say sorry. You need to become the man who never gets ignored again. Not because he demands attention, but because his presence demands respect. Women respect men who are hard to shake. Men who can walk away. Men who live with purpose. That purpose is your anchor. And here's what happens next. As your energy shifts, your standards rise. You stop replying to low-effort messages. You stop entertaining hot and cold behavior. You stop feeling desperate. And people feel it. She feels it. Now she's not sure where she stands. She doesn't know if she can still reach you. And that uncertainty, that's where her obsession begins. But here's the final warning. Do not break. Do not fold. Because the moment you go back to chasing, the illusion is shattered. You show her that your strength was temporary, that your confidence was a mask, so instead you double down. You stay the course. And even if she comes back, you don't rush in. You evaluate, you observe, you lead. You show her that your time is earned now. Your attention is sacred now. Your energy is not free anymore. And if she's not bringing peace, value, and respect to your life, like, she doesn't get to stay in it. Because you are not the same man she ignored. You are a man who transformed the silence into strength, the distance into discipline, the rejection into power. You flipped the game. And now, you're the one choosing. Now you've seen what happens when a man chooses himself. You've felt the power in silence, the strength in walking away, the clarity in detachment. This isn't about getting her back. This is about getting yourself back. The version of you that doesn't beg, that doesn't wait, that doesn't tolerate disrespect. That man, he's not emotional. He's intentional. Because when you finally stop explaining your worth, the world starts paying attention. She starts paying attention. But now, it's on your terms. You decide who gets access. You decide who stays. And most importantly, you decide who never gets another chance. This is the attitude that flips the game. No more chasing. No more proving. No more settling for being someone's maybe. You're done with that. So the next time she ignores you, smile. Because that's the moment you take control. That's the moment you rise. That's the moment you become unforgettable. And if this message lit a fire in you, drop a comment below and let me know. Are you ready to stop being ignored? Are you ready to lead with strength, not need? Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're done being average. And share this with a brother who needs to hear the truth. Because the world needs more men who refuse to be invisible. Never beg to be noticed. Become the man who can't be ignored. Your evolution starts now.